And we're live.
Okay, welcome everybody to Smitty and Selitte episode 5. Once again, I'm Damon Selitte,
I'm Tom.
and we got a lot to talk about, my good friend
Unfortunately,
Tom.
I hate my life.
So let's instantly dive into it. Last week, the Giants go to Georgia, Atlanta specifically, to face the Falcons in their own home.
Why does God hate us?
Monday night prime time.
Was it really prime time?
When it's the Giants, no. So let's just sum it up. Giants go to Atlanta, get smacked next week. Go to Washington, face the Redskins, get smacked.
I thought we were home.
Oh, we were home. Yeah, we were. So we were in East Rutherford, and then we get smacked
That's to be expected.
by Captain Check Down Alex Smith.
Better than Captain Interception on the other side.
Mm-hmm. So, Tom,
Yes.
we are officially done with Week 8, and we are officially hit mid-season.
Thank God.
The New York Giants have traded Damon Snacks Harrison for a 5th-round pick.
Lucky bastard. Everything's stuck.
What moves do we need to start making going forward?
Everybody needs to go!
Okay, would you like to expand on that?
Janoris? Bye, Janoris. Olivier? You're going in the offseason. I can't with this team. I can't do it. Ogletree, you're basically as mobile as a tree. So we should call you Immobile Tree. Speaking of immobile, Eli, you're getting cut. We are going to suck for the duck. That's our motto. And
So
what? Why can't Evan Ingram catch footballs?
that's a good question.
Isn't it his job to catch footballs?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what's sad? The fact that we thought he was actually like not Jerry Reese's a bad Jerry Reese pick.
Mm-hmm.
He's considered one of the better ones.
And how did
And
that
yet
turn
he
out?
can't catch footballs. And he can't block. So he can't catch and he can't block. So we're kind of at a crossroads here. Like, what is your function?
Take up a roster spot.
What do you do, sir?
Takes up space. That's what he does at this point.
I mean, catch the ball. Nate Solder?
Absolute garbage.
I'm gonna let you go in on Solder.
He's just absolutely terrible. We've given you what, $11-12 million a season, and you played absolutely not even worth like a rookie contract.
Like the word, like the line in Spider-Man. I offered you friendship, and you spat in my face.
We should have listened to our old defensive coordinator Belichick on this one.
Like, come on, man.
All right, so
I
I
can't.
think.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Nobody knows when it comes to New York sports. All right, so why don't we go through, since it is mid-season, go through some mid-season grades.
Okay.
Starting with Nate Solder.
Nate Solder. D minus.
No, I give him the straight F.
I just wanted to be nice. I think I gave him the extra bonus points because he's not Eric Flowers. Just
that can apply to anybody.
Just because of his birth certificate.
Okay. Absolutely useless. Not worth any pennies. Not even worth any dimes that we're giving him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on to Will Hernandez.
Will Hernandez, B minus.
I give him the B minus. If it were just because he's a rookie, he gets the B minus. I
He
think he'll
he
develop into a better
he
offensive
he,
lineman.
he has his moments.
Mm-hmm.
He's developing. I'll give him a break.
I think he'll be a much better lineman in years to come. He'll
Yes,
definitely be part of this rebuild.
as he gets older, he'll get better. Until he gets old, like Nate Solder.
And I'd like to go to center, but what we had 3 different centers so far this year. It's hard to pick one.
All of them get like D's.
Well, what about Greco? Greco was doing pretty solid.
D plus.
Okay. All right, let's move on to Patrick Omame. He definitely
Oh
gets the D
Jesus,
minus as well.
Jesus Christ, that guy sucks.
All right, then Chad Wheeler. I think he gets the B as well.
Did you give that man a B?
Yes.
A B?
Yes. I think he's got a lot of talent. You know, we put him up against J.J. Watt. He held his own.
You're right. I give him a C plus.
I think he'll also develop.
Because he's not Eric Flowers. I'm pretty neutral on Chad Wheeler.
Okay. Next, off to Evan Ingram.
I'm mad at him right now.
So is that his grade? I'm mad at him right now.
Wasn't he hurt last year too?
Yes.
So this is 2 years in a row with an injury that he's had. So that he's missed time.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker. I'm gonna give him like. I'm gonna give him like a C minus.
I give him the D plus.
Yeah.
All right. Red Ellison.
He's a white blocking tight end. What am I supposed to grade him?
He was originally a fullback. I don't know why we converted him to tight end.
C plus, I guess. C. I don't know.
I give him the C plus. He's had some good catches this year. It's just
Yes,
he can't get open because he's a fullback. He's not supposed to be out there running routes.
And Eli Manning isn't supposed to be out there throwing them.
Mm-hmm. All right, on to Odell Beckham Jr.
He gets an A.
An A?
Yeah, an A. He gets an A.
I think for his play, he gets an A. For his off-field actions, he definitely gets a D minus.
I get he's frustrated. Just calm down.
Mm-hmm.
Take it. I'd be frustrated too. Just calm down.
Mm-hmm. But he's made some amazing catches so far this season. You know, just doing those things.
His hands are ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
He's like one of the biggest freak athletes I've ever seen.
All right, Sterling Shepard.
He gets an A minus.
I give him the B plus. He has a few decent dropped balls this season, but he's been a really solid receiver this season.
He is a great number dose.
I think he'll also be a big part of this rebuild for years to come.
I would hope so. He's a good player.
Then, all right. Saquon Barkley. I think this man gets the A plus.
Ooh, boy. I would give him an A too, because I don't blame his lack of rushing yardage on him per se. I think that's more line.
You can line him up at receiver. You can line him up at running back. He's
very versatile.
Perfectly versatile.
Motherfucker. That was God. All right. Next.
All right. Wayne Gallman.
Ooh, Wayne Gallman. Don't peep in my stall, man.
I think I'll give him the B for the few snaps that he was in. He had some really good, powerful runs, picking up extra yardage. I think he'll also be a good, third down back option.
He's always a beast in Madden for me. I'll give him a B, I guess.
I think him and Saquon will make a good running back duo.
Me and Saquon would make a good running back duo as well.
All right. Sadly, on to Eli Manning.
Incomplete, like most of his passes.
Damn. Sadly, I have to hit him with the F. Sadly, how do you go from having one of the worst offensive line in the NFL last season, but still drop 3,500 yards, to having primarily the same line this year and just degrade that much? I don't understand.
Called getting old.
Possibly.
And when your team has no backup option, when your quarterback gets old, and when your team doesn't realize you have an immobile quarterback for the better part of a decade, and you don't decide to build the line, that can also have negative impacts.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get away with having a bad line when you have like Russell Wilson, but Eli Manning isn't Russell Wilson. Eli Manning is 37-year-old white man who's about 6'3", about weighs as much as a baby lamb. Never gets hurt, so I gotta give him that. I don't know how he hasn't gotten hurt. Like, his line is that bad.
Well, he's just tough
He's
man.
he's
Tough man.
he's rubber, man. That dude is rubber.
Maybe it's New York sports. Phil Simms never went down. Well, for the most part.
That man is made of rubber.
All right, I think it's time to move on to the defensive side of the ball. Start with Landon Collins.
Give him like a B.
I think I agree with the B. He has very big plays. It's just he has to work on his own coverage. Pursues.
He has moments where it's like, dude, have you played football in your life before? But he also has moments where he's like, oh shit, there he is.
That's going to be one of the tough decisions. Do we re-sign him in the offseason? Is he worth? Hopefully, he can get past these rush patches.
I think we will franchise tag him.
Give him another season to prove himself, then sign him. All right, next in the safety position, Curtis Riley.
Yeah, dude. I don't. But just. I think not having a free safety kind of hurts Landon.
Mm-hmm.
I think that hurts him. Oh wow, Jameis Winston got benched for next week too.
Okay, we'll get to that. But Curtis Riley, he's definitely rough prospect, if I'll say that. He's had decent plays, but he seems to have trouble playing a deep zone. Same thing as Landon. He over pursues a lot. Doesn't give enough space. What about Michael Thomas, another safety of ours? Huge special teams person.
I hate this team so much. I hate it.
All right, on to the cornerback department, Janoris Jenkins.
Oh, big J, you get a C minus.
I was borderline giving him the D plus.
I'm very borderline D plus.
Just gets burnt 34 times a game. Gets beat on easy routes. He's not.
But hey, like
not the guy we signed 2 years ago.
Jonathan Stewart, he hasn't lost a step. I really question our player evaluation sometimes.
What about BW Webb?
It kind of reminds me of wasn't there a character named BW in like a children's show?
Yes.
Or no, that was DW, right?
Oh, yeah. Something like that.
It just reminds me of like the show Arthur, like the animal with the glasses.
We're talking about football here.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
BW Webb, I give him a B minus. He's had some decent plays. He's got screwed over by a bunch of penalties this season. I think he's a decent player. I think he'll be on here a while. Eli Apple got traded, thank God.
Oh shit, we forgot to talk about that. Forgot to talk about Eli Apple. You want to know why?
Why? Because he was irrelevant to this football team.
Who?
Exactly.
Exactly.
All right.
Who is this Eli Apple? All I know is Eli Manning.
All right. On to the linebacking corps. Olivier Vernon.
Olivier, you get a C minus, I guess, just because you haven't played.
I give him the C. He played really good game yesterday.
But he's good when he's on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Just off the field, just sometimes he can't get on the field.
Mm-hmm. He had some injuries almost every season he's been here. But when he's on the field, he's a baller.
Big baller brand.
All right, on to Alec Ogletree.
Motherfucker. D plus.
Plus, I give him C minus. I think he's had some really decent plays.
No, I'm mad at Ogletree.
I just think, for the most part, he's got into some coverage issues. That's not his fault.
I'm mad at Ogletree. I don't know why. I'm irrationally mad at him.
I don't blame him 100%. I think it's some mixed things.
I think it's because, the first play I ever saw of him was just him getting completely toasted. And I think it's just, I got, PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
PT
Right.
Ogletree.
The veteran, Connor Barwin. Now, this one surprised me a lot. I give him the B+.
I guess so.
He's been having some really good plays for a veteran. He's been balling out.
T-trade bait, too?
I think he's a little bit on the older side to be trade bait.
Anybody need a linebacker? Bill Belichick? You? Need a linebacker? Huh?
All right, on to D-line. Starting with one of your favorites, Lorenzo Carter.
Zoe Carter, A+.
A+, instantly.
No, Carter gets a B. I'll give him a B.
Yeah, I think he shows a lot of potential. He did have a lot of good plays.
He's a growing man, rookie. I'm enjoying Lorenzo Carter. Irrationally.
All right, what about our D tackles outside of Snacks? Let's just group all three of them into one little bunch.
They're not bad.
Jay Bromley, good. Dalvin Tomlinson, good. I think they're going to develop. I think they will develop.
I am enjoying watching them flip the ball.
They did do some good run stuffing yesterday. I will say that.
Our run defense is usually always good. Pass defense.
One or two big runs.
Yes, exactly. Oh, well, yeah. Adrian Peterson kind of destroyed us. Which is incredible considering he's fucking 32 years old.
All right, Riley Dixon.
How do you let a 32-year-old guy just absolutely fuck you like that?
That's what torn his ACL and it's on the back end of his career.
Just my God. We are the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns just fired their entire fucking team today.
We'll get to that, but staying on subject, Riley Dixon, our punter on the special teams.
He's a punter.
But is he a good one?
Are we gonna rank the equipment manager too? Who cares?
Punters are really important.
Punter. The Jaguars. I showed you the Jaguars picked a punter over Russell Wilson.
Okay. I think I'd give him the B. He's been really solid. He's gotten a few good deep. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, our good old kicker.
Rosas has impressed me. He's had a minor injury,
but
I'll give him a B.
How many misses he had this season? Only one or two?
He's only got one or two. Because
better
one
than
of them,
last
one of
season.
them was because he didn't have enough leg because he's battling a lower half injury. So if he had his strength, he would have made it.
Mm-hmm.
But he did not have his strength and he missed.
All right. I think that wraps it up for the mid-season gradings.
Okay, wait, no,
Uh,
no,
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 no.
no. Coaching staff,
The coaching staff.
front office, and coaching staff.
All right, let's start with Pat Shurmur.
Pat, you get a C. Because I don't feel like he's necessarily at fault for most things. I feel like the 1-7 record is more of lack of talent than it is bad coaching.
I think he has tried for the most part, but even when he's tried, I think his play calling has gotten a little repetitive and redundant.
That's where the C comes from. Too redundant. You know, he's Pat Shurmur. It's not really saying much. I mean, he coached the Cleveland Browns.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he was fired by the Cleveland Browns.
I think we need to give him a little time. Maybe guide him through this rebuild, see what he has. I don't think it's time to jump ship on him yet.
I will give him into next year, and then I'll start getting pissy.
All right, on to James Betcher, our defensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I give him the B minus.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing as Shurmur, predictable and repetitive play calling. He struggles a lot with consistency with his play calling.
Yes, I'll give him like a C plus.
Same thing. I don't think it's time to jump ship on him yet.
No.
Let us see what he does, especially if we get rid of a few of these big names on these defense sometime in the offseason.
Get rid of them all. All of them gone.
All right, now to the front office, Dave Gettleman.
DG, Dave Gettleman, you get a C plus.
Once again, I've said this. I don't blame him for trying to compete at the beginning of the season. I think we had all this young talent. I think we at least had to try.
Once again, never try to compete again.
It's definitely rebuild time.
When in doubt, rebuild. When you have a 40-year-old quarterback and no offensive line, also rebuild.
And lastly, Mr. Mara. Good old.
He gets a fucking ass. Fuck that guy. He's stupid mother.
I think I definitely agree with you there.
Just shut up, dude. Just shut up, John.
We need a new.
He meddled
president.
last year.
Mm-hmm.
He did it again. And don't tell me that they seriously considered a quarterback. Don't tell me. They didn't. They wanted Barkley. They felt bad. John Mara felt bad about how he handled Eli. And if Barkley's the best player on the board, I understand it. I'm just saying I think they really didn't truly consider it. I think they just said, all right, we're going to take Barkley and try to win. And then they forgot the fact that fucking their offensive line blows. And when you're a running back, you kind of need an offensive line. And when you're a quarterback, you also need an offensive line.
Absolutely.
And we suck. We blow ass.
Anyone else that deserves a grade?
No. Fuck them all.
All right. On to the Week 9 preview. Giants going to the Bay Area to take on the 49ers. What do you think about this one, Tom?
Say that again?
What do you think about this one, Tom? Giants
Okay.
versus 49ers.
I really hope we lose.
I mean,
Just
can we really lose to a quarterback named C.J. Beathard?
I really hope so. So we can get a quarterback named Justin Herbert. We are going to suck for the duck. We are going to tank for the skank.
I really don't know how to say this. I think this seems really up in the air.
All right. Just lose. Lose the game.
What is the 49ers?
Don't care. Lose the game.
That's kind of embarrassing.
Tank. You want to know, this organization has been one gigantic tank.
All right. I guess that's all for the Week 9 review. Now, before we get into the rest of the league for the previews, where do we have to go, Tom? What moves do we have to make in this offseason?
For the New York Football Giants?
Yes.
Time out. I need to tell someone to shut up for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, that person's not shutting up. All right.
Okay.
I'll tell you the moves we need to make. You need to be cutthroat. Eli, see you, pal. Have fun. I think maybe you consider like Teddy Bridgewater. You might consider. I want nothing to do with Jameis Winston, so don't even ask.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, no thank you.
Okay.
Just because, he's Derek Carr.
Well, this just in. Pat Shurmur won't fully commit to Eli Manning as starter for next game in 2 weeks. He says, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see is what he says. Is it Lauletta time?
It was like Lauletta time before the season even started.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the rest of the Week 9 preview.
Let's continue with the Week 9 preview.
All right. So, Raiders take on the 49ers. Hello? Oh.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I thought I turned the microphone on. My bad. Yes, we shall win. I mean,
Raiders at 49ers.
They shall win. The Raiders will win.
Okay. We're all for Raiders winning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm officially on the Raiders win bandwagon.
Bandwagon.
We need to secure this number 1 pick.
We need to suck for the dog.
All right, Falcons at Redskins.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the Falcons here.
Falcons have been picking up the slack recently.
Mm-hmm.
But, Redskins defense has been good. I think it'll definitely be a good game to watch there. Let's see if Adrian Peterson can have a repeat performance.
Let's not forget that the Redskins almost lost to the New York Giants.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I can't really trust them as contenders.
All right, on to Lions versus Vikings.
Uh-huh.
We get to see our old friend Snacks in action.
I am currently listening to One Direction right now,
That's wonderful.
and unintentionally.
That's still wonderful. But the show must go on.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Lions versus Vikings. I'll take the Vikings. Adam Thielen's been on a complete roll recently. That team has been playing very well. Their defense can only step up.
The Vikings are a good team. They haven't started out the way that we thought they would.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they'd be a little bit better than the way they've been, but
I just think it's because their defense took a complete fall off. Like they were one of the best last season. This year they're stinking it up.
they're blowing ass. The Vikings are 4-3-1. So that's not horrible, but it ain't good either.
Mm-hmm. All right, on to another good old rivalry matchup: the Steelers versus Ravens.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers here.
I know James Conner has been doing absolute amazing things for the Steelers. Offense has been clicking as of recently. Once again, it's their defense problems that arise.
Oh, I would like to mention something.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Pierre-Paul has 8 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, end of that.
Okay.
And what did we even get for him?
Pretty sure like a second round pick. Let's go relook up that trade. Hold on.
A second round pick for a guy with 8 sacks and 4 fingers. That's football. You know, we need to hit on these picks.
For a third and fourth round pick. That's what we got for him.
Third and fourth. That's all right. Because I don't think he'd be this difference maker here. We still have a bad offensive line, a tight end that can't catch the ball, quarterback.
I mean, hey, it all works out in the end. We're getting $27 million in cap next year thanks to him.
Shit, that's a ton of money. And we're getting 17 after we cut Eli.
All right. Chiefs versus Browns. I think it's easy to say the Chiefs.
Ooh. The classic Mahomes versus Mayfield rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Heating up once more. Oh, boy. Is this a good time to talk about the Browns now?
Yes, indeed.
Because today, Hugh got fired, Todd got fired, and Baker was set free.
It's a new day out there in Cleveland.
Coming down to Cleveland town, everyone.
And now their defensive coordinator will be the interim head coach.
Yes, Greg Williams. And, which is kind of weird that they fired Hugh Jackson considering he's coming off the best season of his career, winning 2 games. I mean, I really thought we were headed somewhere. Maybe next year they would have won 3 games. Then the next year they could have won 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5. And then 6. And then 10 years from now, we'd have won 16 straight games. We would have went undefeated. I don't know why I said we there. I'm a Giants fan. That was weird. I'm a Baker fan, though. I want Baker to do well.
You're a fan of every single quarterback in the NFL?
I wouldn't say every single one. I mean, I'm not a Dak Prescott fan.
Oh, my bad. 31.
I like watching quarterbacks play. I enjoy throwing things. So,
Putting that aside, I'm still taking the Chiefs, but maybe we get to see something new out of the Browns. With this new clean house.
I don't like Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay, on to Jets versus Dolphins.
Ooh, oh, that's a shitty game. Oh my god, Sam Darnold literally has nothing to work with. Like, if you put Darnold on the Giants, at least he'd have Beckham to throw to.
Mm-hmm.
That dude has no Beckham. He has no Barkley. He doesn't even have a Shepard.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even have an Evan Ingram.
And haven't Dolphins lost 4 straight?
Ooh, this is tough. I'm gonna go against Cock Osweiler. I'm gonna go with the Sammy D and the Jets.
I agree. I think it's gonna be like a close game. They get
Oh,
a
Brock
field goal.
Osweiler. I hate Brock Osweiler. I don't know why. I don't like him.
All right, Bears versus Bills. I think it's another easy decision. Bears. Trubisky's been playing some good football.
I don't know why I don't like the man. But whatever.
Well, I mean, when he was drafted, he didn't know what a hard count was.
Jesus Christ.
All right, on to Buccaneers versus Panthers. Can Fitzmagic beat the Panthers?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with the Carolina Panthers. They play really good football. Cam Newton learned how to throw football, and now he's throwing footballs more than he's running the football, which is saving his body, which will lead to more success down the line. So,
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton's having a really good year.
You know,
Good
as
job,
much as
Cam.
I want Fitzmagic to pull it off, I think I do have to go with the Panthers here.
Mm-hmm. See, the Buccaneers aren't afraid to change up the quarterbacks. I think it's working pretty well.
All right, Chargers versus Seahawks. I have to go Chargers here, even though Seahawks have been playing some impressive football. After coming off on a 1-3 start, they've come back, got them to a winning record now.
Speaking of the Chargers and my Madden franchise, I made a big free agent splash by signing Joey Bosa.
Okay, well, that's amazing, Tom. We're
Just,
here to
just
talk about IRL football, though.
just thought I'd bring that up. So I'm gonna go with the San Francisco Chargers.
Okay.
They moved out of San Diego to go to LA, and they're not even the best LA team.
Mm-hmm. I'm still
Sucking.
undefeated. Texans versus Broncos.
Texans versus Broncos. That's a shitty game, but I'm gonna go with Houston.
You're in Houston.
I'm gonna go with Houston.
I'm about to go against you on this one. I think I have to go Broncos here.
You're gonna go with Case Keenum in the Bronx?
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm not too impressed by the
I
Texans. They've been
mean,
too wishy-washy this
I
season.
could see it. I could see it because the Broncos have Miller and Chubb,
Mm-hmm.
and the Texans have no offensive line. So I can see it. I can see it. I understand it. I see where you're coming from. I just don't see it at the same time.
All right. Ooh, this ought to be a good one. Rams
I mean,
versus Saints.
ooh, that's a good one.
Rams
Oh,
are still undefeated.
that's a tough one, man. That is tough. With the capital F. You know, ooh, that is a tough. You're killing
I
me.
think I still have to go Rams here. I think that undefeated status carries a lot of weight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams. Because the Saints defense really doesn't impress me, and like the Rams offense is just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. All right, on to a battle of arguably the GOATs, Packers versus Patriots.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Man,
Hold
that's
on.
a good one.
I can't. I don't
I
know.
can't either.
I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna say Packers. Rodgers wins in a last-minute touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, Monday night, Titans versus Cowboys.
Titans versus Cowboys.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, I guess. I mean, like, you couldn't pay me to care about that game.
I have to go Cowboys too. Titans have been very unimpressive this season. Everything is just stalling on that team. They
Yeah,
definitely need some work.
the famous Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota draft isn't working out too well there.
Mm-hmm.
They've kind of sucked a little bit.
All right, that's it for the Week 9 preview. And is that it for the NFL in general? Is there anything you'd like to add, Tom?
I'm dead inside.
I am too. The Giants are 1-7.
Ooh, we have
2
a new
years in a row.
subscriber, apparently. That's nice. Hello, new subscriber. Good to see you, sir. On to the baseball. This is where my anger comes through. Now, the Red Sox won the World Series.
Yes, I've seen you.
I I'm I'm I don't know. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? They won the World Series. Who cares? Clearly not the Yankees front office, because Damon, for the past 4 years, we have been trying to get under the luxury tax to reset the salary, the payroll, and we finally did it this year. Because this upcoming offseason, which just started today now that the season's over, contains 2 top 10 players in the game who are only 26 years old, about to enter the prime of their careers. And today, 2 reports came out that the Yankees are not interested in either of them.
Wow.
I said not interested, as in no way, Jose.
Uh-huh.
Now, this could be just bullshit. Could be just a bluff.
Mm-hmm.
Fake news, as some would say. But let me just explain something that happened in 2017. As you remember, the New York Yankees fell a game short of making the World Series,
Uh-huh.
and they probably would have won it if they made it. And the key player on the other side that destroyed the Yankees and prevented them from reaching the World Series was Justin Verlander, who was traded to them just 2 months prior to the Astros, who beat the Yankees, who won the World Series. Now, let me explain this. The Yankees wanted Justin Verlander. They wanted to trade for him. You want to know why we didn't trade for him?
Why is that?
Because we were trying to get under the luxury tax for this offseason. I was under the impression that they were getting under the tax to put the money back into the team, which is the morally just thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, if these reports are true that they do not want Bryce Harper or Manny Machado, turns out that's bullshit. So let me read this to you, Damon. Because
Okay.
Hal Steinbrenner, the Yankees owner,
Mm-hmm.
before Hal Steinbrenner's Yankees opened this 2018 season, just 7th in payroll, they were well positioned to make significant midseason deals this year because they had money under the tax. This is the first year they finished under, so they reset everything. Last year, the Yankees wanted Justin Verlander, who's a top 5 pitcher in baseball. Dude is just a machine, ridiculous, just otherworldly difference maker, and we saw that because he literally prevented the Yankees from winning World Series. That one decision of us deciding money was a little bit more important, getting under this tax, that decision cost the Yankees World Series, and that is not over dramatic. It's literally a fact.
It is.
He was ridiculous for Houston when he got traded there and beat the Yankees. Last year, the Yankees wanted Justin Verlander, but had to let him pass by on waivers because they didn't have the payroll flexibility to spend. Which, in short, means they didn't want to spend. So now, here we are, now that we're under the tax, so everything's been reset. Now we don't want to spend? But while we were trying to get under the tax, we didn't spend. But now that we're finally under the tax, we also don't want to spend. So I feel kind of cheated a little bit. Feel kind of like, because I made excuses for them. I kind of thought, oh, we don't want to get Verlander because in a few years we're gonna probably get either Harper or Machado.
Mm-hmm.
And now here we are, and there's 2 reports that came out that said we're not interested in Harper and Machado, 2 of the best players in baseball.
You're really high up on Machado, aren't you? I saw that thread you made on Twitter.
Yes, I'm high on both of them. Like they're MVP level players. It's almost like people don't want good players on their baseball team. Like I want good players on my baseball team because good players win World Series, and I want to win a World Series. I haven't won a World Series since I was 9.
It is more than possible. I think they do have the talent.
Now, there is one pitcher that the Yankees should go after. His name is Patrick Corbin. He's a really good pitcher. They're definitely going to spend for him. But Harper and Machado, a free agent, a player of their caliber at this age, so they don't become free agents. Most superstars don't become free agents until they're in their 30s and on the way down. But these guys are literally. Bryce Harper's 26th birthday was 2 weeks ago. So what the fuck? Spend money. Don't be cheap. You're the Yankees. Come on now. Like I know that sounds arrogant, but the team makes the most money in baseball. The team is worth the most money in sports, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're definitely top 3.
Yeah, they're up there
in the world. They are a global brand. So you're making money hand over fist here. But you're not putting your best foot forward to put the best product on the field. So why would I go to your baseball games? Why would I pay? Why would I pay for tickets? Why would I pay your concessions? Why should I care about your team when it's become a little bit clear that if these rumors are true, it's pretty clear that you're more interested in pocketing the money that you saved by getting under the tax than you are putting the money back into the team. Put the money back into the team. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Per Adam Schefter, with trade deadline Tuesday, the Giants are the team to watch, with Olivier Vernon, Janoris Jenkins, and Landon Collins. And the wide receiver position is one to watch as well, with Pierre Garçon and Demaryius Thomas. I don't expect Collins or Vernon to get traded, but I think Janoris is a possibility.
We have to get rid of them.
Unless we get blown away, then I think we keep Collins. You would have to blow us away. Just pointing it out.
Yeah.
Blow us up.
So, anything else for the baseball world?
I don't like watching the Red Sox win the World Series. I'd much prefer if the Yankees won the World Series, considering I'm a gigantic Yankees fan, and the fact that I have plaques on my walls of the Yankees, of Yankees championship plaques, and a Yankee Stadium portrait, and a Yankee jersey, and Yankee memorabilia, and Yankee DVDs, and Yankee T-shirts, and I've worn the same type of Yankee T-shirt for the past 15 years. And the fact that I bought 35 million hats of the Yankees, and the fact that my entire Twitter account is literally just me talking about the Yankees and having no personal life. The fact that I'm obsessed with baseball and the Yankees, and the fact that my own team doesn't care about winning all of a sudden after they've won the most championships in history here. It kind of gets to me a little bit. I mean, I feel a little cheated. End of rant. Damon, you can come back now. Hit the button.
Hold on.
Okay. It's so frustrating. I mean, the off season just started today, and these two reports came out. So, I mean, it's possible that this is just a bluff, and this is just bullshit. I think it's very possible it's just bullshit. That they're just trying to. They're not trying to be the one. They're not trying to be the ones to set the price. They're gonna wait. They're gonna wait it out. See if Harper and Machado is in their price range, and then they'll swoop in. And
Anything else for the baseball world?
I mean, we're just getting the off season started. Just not really too much. I mean, just yeah. I think once the big fish start to sign, that's when we'll start talking about that more. Just it's gonna be a while. Usually the big free agents don't sign until close to Christmas. So that's about it.
All right. Well, on to the National Basketball Association.
Oh yeah, that exists.
Rockets offered the Timberwolves 4 first-round picks for Jimmy Butler.
And they did not accept it.
And they declined.
How does that happen?
That's insane. You get offered 4 first-round picks for a man on a 1-year contract.
You get offered 4 first-round picks because your team is bad. You saw what the team was without Jimmy Butler last year.
Mm-hmm.
They were sucking it up until Jimmy Butler came back. So if the Timberwolves accepted those 4 first rounders, they could have used them.
Absolutely.
To gain basketball players that are actually good at basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And the Rockets could have obtained a good basketball player in return.
But now they're trying to work another trade that includes Eric Gordon. Let's see how this one works out. No, haven't heard much on that one yet, but I heard it's in the works.
I think Butler will get traded eventually because I feel like that situation has gotten so toxic.
Yes.
But how do you decline 4 first-round picks?
It's quite the fuck up.
That's ridiculous. What are you waiting for? Were you waiting for him to buy you Cold Stone Creamery or something? What the fuck? Take the 4 first-round picks, man.
Absolutely, I agree.
It's Jimmy Butler. It's not LeBron James here.
Mm-hmm. Well, lastly, let's just go over some of the standings in the NBA. Bucks undefeated, Raptors undefeated, both 6-0.
Ooh. Well, obviously Toronto is the 6th.
In the West, Warriors 6-1, Nuggets 4-1, Pelicans 4-1. Now this is a shocker. Rockets 1-4, Lakers 2-4.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, Cavaliers 0-6.
Oh, the Cowboys fired their offensive line coach.
They fired Tyronn Lue, which I shouldn't have been done
You're right.
Should never been fired.
If
Should
you're
never
gonna
been hired.
fire him, if you're gonna fire him, you should have fired him before the year.
Exactly.
Why did you wait like 5 games?
6 games.
Yeah, exactly. Why would you wait? You go in 5 games, and then and then you fire him?
Mm-hmm.
Like why? What's the point? Like fire him before. Don't fire him. Don't fire him after. I mean, when the season starts.
Well, besides all that, Steph Curry dropped 50. Blake Griffin dropped 50. Oklahoma City Thunder finally won their first game last night. Paul George is doing terrible for them.
I never trust someone with 2 first names.
Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty much it. You have anything to add?
Not really. It's been pretty just death. You know. I mean, everything sucks right now.
Giants suck.
Yep.
Yankees are questionable.
Well, they're a good team, but the season's over, and our rival team won the World Series. So that kind of sucks, and now we're not spending any money to improve the baseball team, which kind of would have been productive considering clearly our baseball team isn't better than them. It would have been nice to gain baseball teams. I mean, baseball players that would put us over the hump. Instead, we're just below the hump.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get over the hump and win a World Series, as I haven't done since I was young. That's all I want. That's all I want.
This is too much to ask.
I just want to feel like the team I'm rooting for, that the front office is putting their best foot forward. That's all I ask.
Which is reasonable.
Just put your best foot forward. I don't feel like that's happening right now. I feel if we suddenly become cheapskates, I will feel cheated. I will feel hurt. I will feel kind of dead inside. Because I can't like stop rooting for the team. I've been rooting for the team for close to 20 years here.
Well, maybe they're just. Oh, I just thought about this. Maybe they're just seeming uninterested.
That's what I said. That's why I said that these reports could be bullshit. Could just be a bluff.
Mm-hmm.
It's very possible it's just a bluff because they don't want to set the price. You don't want to set the price. You want to wait to see who engages first, and then you gauge the price, and then if it's in your price range, then you decide to pounce. So it could
That's
just
how
be
business works.
it could just be a business tactic,
Mm.
and that's what I'm really hoping this all just is. But if it's not, I will be dead inside, even more so than I already am.
Damn.
I mean, I watch Eli Manning play football. I watch Nate Solder play football. I watch Janoris Jenkins play football. I watch bad football players play football. I just want to win. The Yankees are the only good New York sports team currently besides like the New Jersey Devils are in New Jersey, so do we count them as part of New York? No. I mean, or yes, depending. Who cares? Everything sucks. I mean, what the hell, man? I mean, come on. This team sucks.
Come on, indeed.
So the Yankees are good. The Mets suck. The Giants suck. The Jets suck. The Knicks are rebuilding. The Nets are rebuilding. The Rangers are rebuilding. The Islanders are mediocre. The Devils are good. So that's like 2 for 10 there, buddy. The Buffalo Bills are rebuilding as well. Everybody sucks. I can't do it anymore. I just can't take it. Can't take it anymore. I'm tired of losing. I want to win. Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask?
Hopefully, Herbert will be our Lord and Savior with
I
that.
don't know what that. We're gonna find a way to fuck up the tank. We're gonna win. We're gonna win another football game, and we're gonna
Yeah, we're
fuck
gonna
it
win.
up. We're gonna win. We're gonna win
We're gonna
another
win 9
football.
straight.
If we win another football game, if we win 9 straight and make the playoffs, yeah, then I'll be like, hey, that's awesome. We made the playoffs. But that ain't gonna happen. We're gonna go like fucking 3-13. We're gonna have like the second or third pick. The fucking Raiders or the Broncos, who have been scouting Herbert, will get Herbert. Then we'll be tasked with either drafting Bosa or Oliver or trading down, and we'll fuck that up and whatever. And I just want to draft Justin Herbert. I don't want to win any more games. I want to lose more games so I can get the number one pick, so I can get the quarterback of the future, so we can rebuild the foundation, have a strong foundation, and build it from the ground up. But you can't do that if you don't lose. So I just want to lose my football games so I can win football games. Sometimes you have to take a step back to take 2 steps forward. And also start Kyle Lauletta just to see if you have anything there. Probably not, but just try. Just see what you got, because that's all we ask. Because the problem last year wasn't that the fact that we benched Eli. The problem was the fact that we didn't fucking play Davis Webb.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the guy that we drafted in the 3rd round. That's a 3rd round pick. A 3rd round pick is a high pick. A 4th round pick is a medium pick.
That was the Jason Pierre-Paul pick right there.
Exactly. That's a big pick, Dan. I called Dave Dan. That's a pick, man. That is a pick. Picks are valuable. And we made a pick. And we picked Paulina. So we gotta see what we have here. That's all I'm asking. Just see what you have. I mean, you know what you have in Eli. You have a man who should be retired by now. Just see what we have.
Okay. Anything else? You want to get out the system?
I mean, Jerry Reese absolutely screwed this franchise. Drafted Eric Flowers over Todd Gurley. Missed out on key players such as Le'Veon Bell as well. He drafted Eli Apple.
Mm-hmm.
He drafted a player that never played a down of football in his entire career in like the 2nd or 3rd round. He didn't draft any defense or offensive line, and he spent all of our money on defense, and now we have no money to fix the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
And John Mary let him keep his job for the better part of a decade. And well, you know, life. That's life.
Absolutely.
Sometimes in life you get Jerry Reese in life.
And you know,
Ben McAdoo, I don't know if he wants to return to coaching after what happened last time. Just stay away, please. Go to Cleveland. Enjoy. Also go fuck yourself. Because you didn't help either. John Mara, keep your mouth shut, please. Odell is the only good thing about this organization right now.
and Saquon Barkley.
And Barkley. Also get Barkley on offensive line so he can run the football. Thank you. That'd be nice. All right, that's it.
All right, and on that rambly note, we'll wrap today up. Thanks for listening. This has been Smitty and Selitte, episode 5.
God save the Queen.
Well,
fuck Jerry Reese.
Indeed.
Should have been fired fucking 10 years ago. Why gotta be mean, Jerry? Okay. All right. Peace out, guys.
See ya.